So as you can see, the Mk2 has got a new chassis on it. It's a nice fresh one right through. Still got a couple of little bits and bobs just to touch up on it. Basically, it's been welded. Still need to do the little bottom of that section of the chassis there. But as you can see, I put some heavy box tube in there. You can see it in there as well. So basically, that goes right to the front. I just done that about 4 foot, 3 foot odds. So it's right from the front of the chassis, as far as it can go, basically straight back to here. So that's a complete support. It'll never go nowhere. Just started welding it up. Basically, I've got to clean it all up yet. What I done was I left the centerpiece in hole, so basically when I put it back together, there's bolts there, which is part of the spring hangers, and basically that'll make sure that it goes back square anyway. I've done all my measurements to make sure that it's right, as you can see on that side, that. So all I've got to do is just pretty much weld her up on the top of there, the same on the bottom, both sides. I've got to put a couple of welds in this and line this up. Same with this one, to be quite honest. And then that's pretty much it. I've got to weld this side up. This has got to be just all welded up basically, but I'll get to that next. Yeah, so I'm just cutting the shackles off the old chassis now to go back onto the back end here, so I'll show you that now. So I've basically got the wire wheel on the grinder, and I'll give the back axle a clean up, and I'll give it a coat of paint. I've got to go back over it again and give it another go, but I'm going to put some new shock absorbers on it, and I'll give that end of paint. I'm going to put some new brake pads in before I put it back on and just check it over. Well, I'm going to have to put some pressure on there because I can't get them wheel nuts cracked at the minute, so I'll get on with them. And yeah, so basically she's coming together. I'll show you the springs and the shackles. So as you all know, I've removed the chassis from the transit, and well, it's definitely seen better days. Some places was alright, but basically, because I put a Mk2 chassis back to it, the shackles is different, which is this bit, and this is the Mk2. This goes to the Mk2, but it won't fit because they're the same width pretty much. So what I'm going to do is change that whole tin shackle so this can go back inside it, and basically, as you see, I've already cut it out, like it's already been cut out, but I'm just drilling the holes where it's been welded and try and take it off in one section, so when I line it back up and put it back on the right place, I can weld it all back on, put my new hole through. Inside the chassis I found this, like a big spacer washer to hold the chassis apart like such. So somehow I'm going to have to try and maybe go through the end of there on the new chassis, try and fit that, or I don't know, I'll sort it anyway. So yeah, I'm going to measure it now and see what the distance is from there to there, so I know exactly what I'm up against. So I've got the springs and the shackles in this shed. I wire wheeled them all, I primed them and sprayed them. I've done them red, so basically it looks a little bit pink on the screen, but they're actually red. And yeah, they come up nice and fresh. Basically the springs and the back axles going silver, the same colour, and my shackles, my spring hangers and all these shackles is all going the same red. I'm going to do the props half red as well, I think. So yeah, tell me what you think, any recommendations. This is going to be a complete series of videos, so there's going to be a few more yet until it's finished, but I'm going to try and get on with it as much as I can. I'm pushing as fast as I can to get it done. So hopefully I'll see you soon on the next video.